Hello, welcome to your practice today. Thank you so much for joining me. A few things before we start. As always, if you'd like to follow along with my playlist, you can find that in the notes under the video. And if you'd like to donate to keep these practices coming, you can also find the information there as well. So we're going to do a 30-minute practice today, so we'll get right into it. Um, yeah, settle in, get comfortable, find your seat. And I was thinking recently about separation and about how there's so much in the world that wants to separate us, right? When we look at other people, we often see the things that separate us, the things that make us different from one another. And those differences are important. But in the Bhagavad Gita, it says, as your mind becomes harmonized through yoga practices, you begin to see the Atman, or the divinity, the capital S, self, in all human beings and in yourself. You see the same self everywhere and in everything. So I was just thinking about how our yoga practice can encourage us to find the divinity within ourselves and to acknowledge that divinity within one another. And despite the things that separate us, despite our differences, knowing that we are all part of one self, one greater self, and that we all have that in common. So you can close your eyes if that feels comfortable. You can also just find a soft focus on the earth in front of you. Maybe letting the hands find a prayer in front of the heart, that gesture of coming together, that gesture of unity. And we'll chant one Om together to begin our practice. Breathing in. Om. If the eyes are closed, the eyes can gently open. And we'll step the feet onto the floor in front of us. Sending the arms out long, or if it feels better, taking the hands underneath the thighs. There's a big breath in here to fill up the lungs. And with an exhale, we draw the navel back, rounding the spine, allowing each vertebrae to find the earth one at a time, sending the arms back as the back of the head comes in contact with the mat. On an exhale, lifting the knees over the hips, lifting the wrists over the shoulders, palms flexed, like you're pushing the sky away. Take a big breath in here, and with an exhale, lifting nose toward the knees, reaching the palms forward. Inhaling, sending the arms back up to the sky, head down, and we lower the feet, we lower the hands. We'll do that again, lifting knees, lifting palms. Take a big breath in here. Exhale, nose toward the knees, reaching the palms forward, flexing the feet, flexing the hands. Gently releasing, feet down, head down, arms down. One more time, lifting the knees, lifting the palms, big breath in. Exhale, drawing nose toward the knees, reaching palms forward, reaching feet forward. Gently releasing, feet to the earth, head to the earth, hands to the earth. Big inhale here. With an exhale, just lifting the arms, looking forward through the knees. And you can use the hands on the backs of the thighs, or you can reach the arms out long as we roll up to sit. Taking the hands onto the shins, we lengthen the spine. Crown of the head is light. As we exhale, we'll bring the knees to the right, feet to the left. So we kind of have this mermaid tail shape in the knees. On a breath in, sweeping the arms to the sky, and with a breath out, we twist to the right, bringing the right fingertips down. We can bring the back of the left hand to the right knee, drawing the crown of the head light. And with an exhale, gently glancing back, over the left shoulder, finding an opening through the right side of the neck. One more big breath in here. On an exhale, gently letting that release, I'm going to turn so you can see what's going on, bringing the hands to the right side of the mat and crawling down onto the elbows, onto the forearms. So the knees are facing forward, fingers are off to the right side. Drawing the heart forward through those upper arms, breathing in, planting into the palms, lengthening the arms, and we'll walk the hands back. Sending the left leg out, right heel in toward the pubic bone, arms sweeping to the sky, breathing in. Exhale, gently releasing left elbow to the thigh, right arm over the ear. Breathing in, drawing it back up through center. And then we'll switch, bringing the feet over to the right, knees over to the left, finding that little mermaid tail action. Arms sweeping high, breathing in. And we take our twist to the left fingers down, right hand finds the thigh. Navel drawing up, crown of the head drawing up, and with an exhale, spiraling back over that left shoulder. Big inhale here, with an exhale, shifting the gaze, looking back over the right shoulder, lengthening through the left side. Gently letting that go, sending the right leg off to the right, left heel toward the pubic bone. Flexing the right toes as the arms sweep high. Exhale, right elbow finds the thigh, left arm stretches long over the ear. Rising back up, inhaling, right ankle crosses in front of the left ankle, and you can roll over the shins or swing the legs around to come out onto hands and knees. Right away, tucking the toes, downward facing dog on an exhale. Taking a big breath in here. Nice long exhale. On a breath in, floating the right foot high. Knee draws toward the nose, and we take a soft step forward between the hands. Left hand touches down, right arm spirals to the sky for a twist. Big inhale here. Exhaling, right hand down, stepping all the way back, downward facing dog. On a breath in, it's a plank pose, rolling it out long. Gently, knees to the mat, toes point, heart forward as the elbows draw in to lower. Sweeping the heart forward, shoulders down the back, baby bhujangasana. And traveling back through hands and knees, down dog, exhaling. On a breath in, the left foot stretches back and up, toes pointing down. Exhale, knee to the nose, soft step forward between the hands. Right hand touches down, left arm sweeps to the sky for a twist. Big inhale here. Exhale, bringing the left hand down. This time the right foot steps forward. Give it a soft release. Head heavy, hands heavy. Breathing in here with an exhale, letting the knees soften, and we roll up to stand. Unraveling the spine, stepping into those 2 feet, long spine, Tadasana. Inhaling, arms to the sky. Exhale, big fold over the legs. Right foot steps back, inhaling. And we step the left foot back, downward facing dog. It's a plank pose with a breath in, either straight legs or bent legs. We lower all the way down to the mat. Heart forward, cobra, breathing in. Downward facing dog, breathing out. Right foot back and up with an inhale. Foot steps softly forward on an exhale, planting the left palm, right arm to the sky, finding our twist. Top hand down, left foot steps forward, let the head release. Arms to the sky, high prayer, breathing in. Hands travel through the heart, releasing, exhaling. With a breath in, arms to the sky, sweeping it high. Big forward fold, exhaling. Left foot steps back, inhale. Down dog, exhaling. Long roll out to plank. Breath in, straight legs or bent legs. We lower all the way down to the belly. Heart draws forward, inhaling. Downward facing, exhaling. With a breath in, the left foot reaches high. Foot steps forward with an exhale. Right palm plants. Left arm sweeps high, finding that twist. Top hand down, right foot forward, Uttanasana, forward fold. Arms to the sky, Urdhva Hastasana. Hands travel through the heart, we find our Tadasana, exhaling. Chair pose, Utkatasana, heavy hips, light heart. And with an exhale, let it fold forward, releasing the head and the hands. Lengthening the spine, breathing in, bending the knees, stepping your way back to plank. Lowering halfway or all the way. Heart forward, breath in. Down dog, breath out. With an inhale, the right foot stretches high. Exhale, footsteps between the hands, finding our low lunge. Big breath in here, reaching the heart forward, left heel back. With an exhale, hands walk to the left side of the mat, turning to a straddle forward fold. Rising up onto the fingertips, creating space. And with an exhale, let it bow down. Prasarita Padottanasana. Head is heavy. Hip joints stacked right above the ankle joints. Rooting into the fingertips, creating some space. Breathing in. With an exhale, taking the left hand across to find the outer right shin or right ankle. Maybe the feet walk a little closer together so that right hand can cross over and find the outer left shin or ankle. With a breath in, the left arm releases. We swim it back, up, and around to find the outside of the right leg. Then the right arm escapes backwards. It swims back, up, and around to find the left leg. One more time, the left arm swims back, up, and around, reaching across to find the right leg, gently releasing the hands to the mat. Arms to the sky, high prayer. Inhaling, hands finding the heart. Exhaling, we're shifting into warrior two. Right toes forward. We might want to adjust our feet a little bit as that right knee bends and the arms open wide. Left outer hip is drawing slightly in toward the midline. Flipping the palms, peaceful warrior, tipping the right arm high. Stay there, pressing into the right foot, lengthening through the right leg. And we lift up through center, arms wide, shifting into triangle pose. Right hand to the shin, left arm to the sky. Crown of the head and tailbone reaching in two opposite directions. Left hand, left hip. Softening the right knee, walking the fingers forward as we shift into half moon pose. Maybe that left arm starts to float. Maybe the heart, maybe the eyes start to get a little bit lighter. Left hand touches down, big step back to a low lunge. Left hand under the shoulder. We step the right foot on top of the left foot, shifting into our side plank. Maybe it's a knee down side plank. Maybe that left knee touches down. Breathing in. Wherever we are, shifting into plank pose and lowering. Exhaling. Heart forward, breath in. Down dog. Breathing out. With an inhale, left foot reaches toward the sky. Exhale, foot between the hands, and we walk the hands to the right, shifting into our straddle fold. Coming up onto the fingertips, big breath in. Right away, we'll take the right hand across to find the outer left leg. Maybe the feet walk a little bit closer together as we bring the left hand across to find the outer right leg. Right arm escapes, and we swim that arm back, up, and around to find the left leg. Left arm escapes. It swims back, up, and around to find the right leg. One more time. Right arm releases back, up, and around to find the left leg. Big breath in here, and with an exhale, gently releasing hands to the earth. Pressing into the feet, sweeping the arms high for a prayer. Hands connect at the heart. Exhaling. Shifting to Virabhadrasana 2, turning the toes forward, maybe opening the feet as we land, as we settle. Weight even between right and left. Flipping the palms, peaceful warrior, tipping it high, staying there, and we lengthen that left leg, creating space in the left side ribs. Up and over, shifting into our triangle. Left hand to the shin, right arm reaches to the sky. One more big inhale here. Exhaling, right hand, right hip. Left knee bends as we creep the fingers forward, shifting, opening into our half moon pose. Light through the right side. Big inhale. Exhaling, right hand down, soft step back to a low lunge. Right hand plant, stepping the left foot on top of the right foot for a side plank. Maybe with both legs long, maybe with the right knee coming down to the earth. Inhaling here, with an exhale, left hand touches down and we lower. Reaching heart forward, breath in. Down dog, breath out. Taking one big cycle of breath here. Inhaling, right foot stretches high. Exhale, foot between the hands, and we find our low lunge twist, left hand down, right arm stretches to the sky. Top hand down, giving those fingers a walk forward, shifting onto the right foot for a standing split. Left heel floating light. Left toes directing, pointing down toward the earth below us. Gently letting that left foot step back, about halfway back on the mat, and shifting the weight so the weight is even between right foot and left foot. Take a breath in, opening through the front of the body, creating some space. And with an exhale, letting the upper body release. Maybe fingers are on the floor. Maybe we take the hands onto the shins for support. Pressing into those 2 feet, creating some space again, lengthening through the spine. Left hand finds the earth under the face. Right arm sweeps to the sky. Rotated triangle pose. Big inhale here. Exhaling, right hand finds the right hip. Bending the right knee and walking the left fingers forward, we float that left foot back and up, and then we can send the right arm high again, opening the heart toward the right fingertips for a rotated half moon pose. Big breath in. Right hand down. Let the feet step together. Give it a little shake out here. Big breath in, halfway lift, inhaling. Exhaling, sitting back chair pose, Utkatasana. Big breath in here, and with an exhale, hands connect at the heart. We take a twist to the right. Left elbow comes over the right thigh. Heart spiraling up into the thumbs. Pressing into the 2 feet, we bring it back to our chair pose, inhaling. Big forward fold over the legs, exhaling. Lengthening the spine, breathing in. Bending the knees, planting the palms. We can step back to plank or hop right back through chaturanga. Heart pulls forward, breath in. Down dog, breath out. Inhaling, left foot floats to the sky. Exhale, foot between the hands. We find our low lunge twist. Right hand down, left arm sweeps high. Exhaling, left hand touches down, walking the fingertips forward as we shift the weight onto the left foot for standing split. Seeing if that head can get really heavy. Breath in. Exhaling, the right foot steps back, about halfway back on the mat. We want to see if we can find our weight even between right foot and left foot, front and back. Breathing in, creating some space, either fingers on the floor, maybe hands to the shins or the hips. With an exhale, releasing, forward fold. Pyramid pose. Again, we find that space, lengthening, opening the front of the body. Right hand touches down, and we shine the left arm to the sky. Parvrita Trikonasana, rotated triangle pose. Left hip drawing back away from the left armpit. Keep that length and let the left hand shift onto the left hip. Walking the right fingertips forward. We let the right leg float, and then the left arm can sweep back toward the sky. Pavrita Ardha Chandrasana. Exhaling, left hand down, right foot down. Give it a little shake out. Creating space, creating length. Breath in. Chair pose, sink it back. Breath out. Inhaling here, filling up the lungs. Hands come to the heart. And we exhale, twist to the left. Right elbow touches down. Hips, sitting bones, reaching back, crown of the head, reaching forward. Bringing it back to our chair pose, arms to the sky, keep it low. Exhale, forward fold. Creating length, breath in. Bending the knees, planting the palms, we step back to plank or hop right back, lowering. Heart lifts, breathing in. Down dog, breathing out. Big breath in here. And with an exhale, softening to child's pose. Let the hips melt to the heels, forehead to the earth, or take the hands under the forehead. If the elbows bent, reaching the arms back forward, looking toward the fingertips. And we slide out onto the belly, forehead to the earth. Hands come behind the back, interlacing the fingers. Big breath in here, and with an exhale, sending the knuckles back, reaching the heart forward. For Shalabhasana, locust pose. Making sure that you're leading with the heart and not the chin or the face. Big breath in. Exhale, let it go. Maybe make a little pillow with the hands. Allowing the hips to take a gentle rock from side to side. And softly rolling onto the back. Once we find ourselves on our back, feet can be about as wide as the mat. Allowing the knees to melt in toward one another. One hand can find the heart. One hand can find the belly. Maybe the eyes close. So allowing the back body to soften into the earth. Gently allowing the feet to walk back together. Arms down by the sides, the feet can float up to the sky, light through the feet. And we'll shift into a figure 4, right ankle across the left thigh. Reaching through to find the back of the left thigh with the hands, the left knee can bend. And we gently draw the whole shape in toward the heart. With a breath in, gently releasing, sending the feet back up to the sky, maybe shaking out the legs. And we move to the opposite side, left ankle across the right thigh, finding the back of the thigh with the hands and drawing the whole shape inward. Heavy through the back of the head, heavy through the shoulder blades, heavy through the back of the pelvis. Letting that go, drawing both knees in toward the chest, hugging the knees in, hugging the nose toward the knees. Draw everything into a tight ball. Big breath in here, filling up the lungs. And with an exhale, gently releasing. Savasana. The awareness can move back to the breathing. And the awareness can move back into the body. Allowing yourself to find some movement in the fingers, in the toes. Eventually allowing the knees to bend, stepping the feet onto the mat. Rolling over onto the right side. And we'll meet sitting. Allowing the hands to connect, back of the heart. That gesture of unity, of oneness, of coming together. From Thich Nhat Hanh, we are here to awaken from our illusion of separateness. So even though we may be separated by space and time, we'll join our voices in Om, breathing in. Om. Thank you so much.